This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Purdue Boilermakers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Throw it off the one pass option. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's gone. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Looking to throw it again. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, you talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, USC. They strike first in this national title bout.
Well, there you go. That's the advantage. advantage of having a mobile quarterback on full display right here. He breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
First down here for this offense. And the single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Checks this down to the running back. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Well, the quarterback's got to be much more cognizant of the line to gain. If you're going to leave it short, at least do it on their side of the field.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
And the Boilermakers will line up on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, pass caught. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just all around great defense here. Everybody's covered downfield. Really, the quarterback doesn't have anywhere to go. He tries to force it in, and before the ball can get thrown downfield, how about the big man getting up, climbing a ladder, and knocking that ball away?
Gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Deep throw across his body to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. He'll hand it off. He'll lose a few yardage. That's going to be the final play of the first. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. On play action, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Purdue.
And the Boilermakers will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Receiver in motion now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw testing the middle. He makes the grab. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Wins the ball to the 25.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the Boilermakers line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The Boilermakers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Touchdown, Purdue. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep to the right side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Way too much speed in that play.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it here. And the Boilermakers turn out another first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. And there's the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Defense is coming after him. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Here's the second down play. In the right flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense facing a third and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. Can he make it to the marker? And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball now in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
And the Trojans line it up with first and goal. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And the defense wraps him up. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The offense will go for it on fourth and goal. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So on fourth down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is intercepted. He can go. And the ball to the ground. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Boilermakers will kick this away to start the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Tackled, but first down. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Off target and incomplete. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Complete to the running back in this 4th down play. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job of the D.
Fourth down completion to the left. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Trojans move into the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, Trojans. That's how you finish a play. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
That one bounces through the end zone, so we'll start at the 25. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. That was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And this will be fair caught about the 15. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll run it from the gun. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Try and muscle for the first down. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up to the 31.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That ball snagged for a completion. And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. The ball is picked off, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. At the 20, at the 10 now. Touchdown, USC. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Run it. He shreds the tackle. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Oh, and they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. And the wideout goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Goff. What a grab by the junior.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. second down. We're going to throw it. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion sets up an important third down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a 4th down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, no, trapping back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the good throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Trojans are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Chewing clock with the running game. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. When it comes down to this, they need to create some fourth quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Big throw caught on the left side. He will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. And the Boilermakers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's an out route, the catch made. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Single back takes the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the Boilermakers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Hands off to the fullback. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
They get nothing on second down. Sets up a third and goal from the 2. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. The offense spends a timeout here. There's 16 seconds remaining. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. We're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game. They don't get the snap off in time. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? At the 30, past the 20, the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Trojans.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.